So the first thing need to understand between domain and web hosting. Web hosting is when you are hosting your page, and when you buy a domain, then you don't get a web hosting account with it. So when you get a web hosting account, you get a domain with it, and you can host your page as well. The web hosting is expensive, and just to buy a domain is a little bit cheaper. Here I already log into my account, godady.com, and there is nothing much to do anywhere else. The main part is the web hosting, but just to see this is my domain and this, and it's gonna launch, and then it's gonna give us another page which will show different kind of different kind of stuff you can do there, make changes or something like that. Then if we will go back to hosting, it's giving me originally just for that specific domain, and here we got to web hosting. Now this is one route to get to your stuff. Now the other route is to just go straight and just click launch web hosting, and here you are in hosting account. So let me explain what is in here. This is WordPress, update files, and on the right side it's going to show economy, what type of stuff you have here. So I have one database there, one domain, and there is one email account, and here it's going to show how much space I have left it. If we go down, then there is options, and there is some popular apps like apps, Joomla, Drupal, Simple, Zen, Cart, and etc. Then we go down to tool, which is actually from the top menu as well, but you can see it from here. It's file manager, form mail, SSL certificate, DNS manager, cron job, sitemap, Google, Java, FTP, website, accelerator, and etc. etc. Now here we have the setting, which is FTP user. Like if you want to give somebody, let's say, permission to upload to your website, so you click add, and here you are gonna put username, you are gonna put the folder. Either you can give all folder, or you can give to a specific folder, password and password. It's gonna give somebody permission to upload stuff to your website. Then host domain is another thing. It's gonna show you how many domain you have there hosted, and which one is the primary. If there is, like, let's say 5 or 6, so it's gonna show primary and secondary. Then we go back and look at it. Look at one more thing, is the domain change here, primary domain change. This is gonna change your primary domain. Let's say you have another more1.com, so if you want the primary more1.com, you can type it here, and it's gonna change the primary domain to that one. Then there is some other stuff in setting which need to be understand, and there is like SSH, error, password violate, and then if you will go down, then you will see the state of monitor, which is bandwidth, traffic, log, disk space, website, and report, and system, and website, etc. etc. And at the end is the MySQL data. So let's say if you want to create a database in here, you just click on data and you click MySQL, and here we are. You can just add a data. Here I already made one. You click add a data, it's gonna ask for password, name, and etc. etc. Then the next thing is the WordPress, and again you click on this. and then it's gonna ask for some information, you see which domain you want, as I have one, and the directory where you want it, password, and all those good stuff, and then it's gonna show up on your screen. Then if we will go further, again, this is the hosted domain thing where you can see all the domains and stuff. Then over here is the file manager. Like, you go here and you click file manager, and here it's come. So you see the root directory, and then you see all other directories. So in the root directory you have to have index page, which is usually when they do it, what they do is they do welcome HTML, and I changed it to welcome HTML so this page can get deactivated. Here I did my own HTML, and if I click on this, it's gonna give me the I mean, let me reload this guy so it's gonna work. It's gonna give me the HTML stuff, and I can edit it and stuff like that, and server is down for some reason here. HTML. So let me see if I can copy some stuff and paste it in there, and see if it's gonna work. If it's not gonna work, I'm gonna proceed with my video. I'm not gonna stop there to make it work. Let's say I'll copy this, and I will just now hold on, I will copy here, I'll copy here and up to here, because the HTML thing is already closed there. Actually body I don't have to copy as well. I will copy just that and copy it, and what we are gonna do is I'm gonna paste it here, see if it's gonna work. I'm not sure it's gonna work or not. So you see the body is closed, the div thing is closed, so I'm gonna paste it right here, and here we are gonna save it, and the server encounter an error as usual. Here we are. Cool. And now let's see the show the design. This is just the original thing, and here we are, we got the thing working. That's awesome. Okay, so this is your actually main database or main page stuff where you can do. So over here you can upload folders, you can make new folder, like upload what, add files or folders, and those stuff you can do over here. Now how to create data. If we will go to the file manager right here, and let's see, we will sorry, how to create a database. Okay, not the data. Let's say here I'm going to database, MySQL, and here I can create a database. I guess I already showed that one. So these are the things you have to remember. Now how to fix these stuff into the FileZilla. Here is the IP address which I have to remember. This is my page specific IP address. So if I'll go to FileZilla, then let's say over here I go to file manager, site manager, and here I'm gonna put my IP address, then of course the what you call it, the username and password. Now this is not my username with which I go to godady.com. This is the username from my SQL, like from my database, this guy over here. You see, if I will go to let's say admin. Let's leave this alone. Click on here, and here we are. You see this, and the admin URL, password, and here con this. So this is actually the IP, I mean the username and password of that specific website, which was right here. Where is my file manager? Okay. Okay. Here to this guy. Okay. Now FTP user here, con Zane 29 primary user. You can add some more. Here is the username and password come from here. So and then you put the password and all those and click connect, and here you see everything is right there on the screen. You see this, everything is right there. So this is FileZilla. Let's say if I want to upload this guy over here. So here is all my stuff. I just take that, and as we have to have, like, for every single website or its own folder. So this is main directory, as I have one, so main directory, one folder, everything is cool. I'll take this and bring it here and just drop it there. I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna mess up my whole system. And that how I can upload my my web page to the what you call it, the Godaddy. That was FileZilla. Now let's talk about this guy a little bit. Now see, as I showed you earlier, I paste this in there and it gave me a button and everything. So I'm gonna explain a little bit what is this and what are we doing with this. Here, this is a HTML page. Here I open HTML, and at the bottom, if you will see, I close HTML. That is slash HTML with those brackets, and here HTML started. Here I open the head and I close the head. I open the body, and here I close the body, and that's why I didn't want it to get the body, because it's gonna be a clash there. Then we go further, and let's work with the PHP. PHP is actually a system which do all those good stuff, the commands, and in the web page, and it's save the data on the site, and it send the email to the owner, and all those working stuff is done by PHP. It have its own language. So what we did, we create a script which is forms underscore script PHP, and this is right here. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit in a minute. So here I open a string form, which is the form which will be in there. Then action, what kind of action need to be taken is open the script form underscore script PHP, which is this one, you see, and then method, how it's gonna open it. Method is when there is any post on the website. Then when we come here, then another tag, you see that P tag, it's mean a paragraph tag, so put a name there, and then colon, and then open a string. Input, what type of input you can, it's text, name, what should be in that input. It should be a name which is equal to name, and size supposed to be 20, 30, 40, whatever pixel is. And then I'm closing this string by slash and then bracket, and then I'm closing the p tag. P tag is the paragraph, so slash and p tag. Then we come down, and here is the other thing. P, again I'm opening another tag, and it is size. Now select what. I'm opening another string here. Name is equal to size. You see that over here name was equal to name, but here name is equal to size. And I am closing it here, but I still not completely closed it. Then I'm giving three options in there, and that is option value is equal to small. You will see small there, and then I'm closing option. I'm opening option again. Option value is equal to medium, and you see this, and I'm closing here and medium, and then I'm closing option. Then over here the same thing, opening option large in the quotation mark, closing, and then I'm large, and then slash, I'm closing the option. Then the radio button is actually another string. You have to write it. Now p gender, in this gender place you can write anything, and input way is opening a tag, another string, input type is equal to radio button. See that, radio button in quotation. I'm telling the browser to make a radio button. So name is equal to gender, so again the name was here, size, here is gender, and name is equal to gender in quotation, value is equal to what? The first one in quotation is girl, and here I'm closing the tag, and then you will see a girl nearby the radio. So from here up to here is the radio button, and here is gonna show on the screen. And again this is a p tag, you see that, am I right? Then another one, input type, radio button, name, gender, again in quotation mark, it's gonna show there, and then value is equal to boy. Now why we are giving this value, it's need to go in the p tag. You see that, value, name, value from the post, that is name. And then the boy. Then you come down, and here is the p tag, close. Now another one thing, input type is equal to submit. So when they submit, they click that button, the submit button, then it's gonna start working. It's gonna look at the upper script, and name is equal to in quotation mark submit, value is equal to in quotation mark submit button. So show a button there, value, show a button there, and here is the quotation mark, and here I'm closing the tag. Here the body is closed and the HTML is closed. Now let's see, and then for this script right here we have to open another script, like right here you see form underscore script dot php. So as soon as they click on this submit button right here, they are gonna go right here, and that submit will look at this, and it's gonna come right here. So here is my PHP tag, and to open a PHP and close a PHP, it's always open and close. So here is the PHP. Now a question mark and a bracket, and then I'm typing PHP. Remember the space, I had a hard time with it, so remember there is no space there, very important. Now the capitalizations is also very important in PHP. So now here I am opening a string that $, name is equal to the value, name is equal to value underneath underscore post. So as soon as somebody posts, then it's gonna get the name, whatever there is the data in the name section is gonna take that from there. Here I am putting here in bracket, and it's gonna take all that information, extract that information from there, and here is my string close, I mean semicolon. Then size, again the same thing, it's gonna be a $ size is equal to $_post, and it's capitalized because it is capitalized right here, and the rest is not capitalized because they are not capitalized right here. So they should be exact match. It's math. And then semicolon, then $gender is equal to $_post, and again it brackets, only single quotation mark, gender, single quotation mark, size, single quotation mark, name, and here remember to close the string, and that is colon. Then I'm gonna tell the PNP to print all that information on another screen for them. So I'm gonna print, and here is the quotation mark, print what? Print quotation mark, print this guy underneath here. So print, I'm opening a p tag, a paragraph, and then name, which is right here, and then in front of the name what I'm getting, the value of the name, the value of this guy right here, the name from the post. Then I'm breaking the page break, that is bracket / slash br break and bracket close. Then the size, it's gonna show the size that this text is gonna show up on the page, and then I'm telling what should I get in front of the size. So the size, again the $, the value of this guy right here, and then gender, again the gender and the value of the gender I'm getting there. And then I have to close the p tag, which is the paragraph tag, and then the quotation mark. So between the quotation mark, whatever the string is, it's gonna do it, and then of course I have to close it with the semicolon. So let's see this guy on the web page, how it's gonna look like there. If I will go to my web page, then here I already remember I changed it there. So let's try it here. Okay, it's not working because of what, I don't know, but anywho, let's go to / and form. Remember we create form.php, so we will go right there. So here is the form, and here I'm gonna write Alex, and the size should be large, and it's a boy, and that what I all did in HTML. Remember it, I did in HTML right here. You see I open in all those buttons like input type, radio button, options, and here I created a button right there. Where is my button? Hold on. Oh yeah, here. See, input type submit, name is equal to submit, value submit button. So that's where I see the button right now, and from here you see those options I gave, that what I see right here, and then over here the radio button, the gender stuff, I see it right here. You see this, girl and boy, and then if I go a little bit up, I'll be able to see here the name, input type, and all those good stuff, and here I see it right here, that is the name and stuff. Now let's see, if I change this value to, instead of 20 to 30, that thing is gonna get bigger. So here we are, and you see all this good stuff is happening right here. Here we are, and I'm gonna refresh it a little bit and pay attention, it's got bigger, am I right? So Alex and boy, large, and submit. Here we are, name Alex, large, and he's a boy. So what happened is the PHP extract all that information which I ordered it right here, and it showed me right there. Cool. Now I did that copy and paste it in earlier time in my this page, but I'm gonna find out why it's not working. It seems like the link is broken or something. Very much.